Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. The first at-bat now for Derek Jeter, and he'll get a nice ovation here from this crowd as they know he's playing his final season here in 2014. And we get underway here tonight as the first pitch is hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first takes care of Jeter, and that's the game's first out. So Jeter retired here to start things out, and with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep bat pace up.
Albert Pujols will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the Major League leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078, so he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown. Blackman
is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Aoki.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Jamal Weeks will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit.
Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Aramis Ramirez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lee Ruddy with the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they're not going to get Weeks. He's in there with a stolen base.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with 1 out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
On the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead. Matt Adams will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And he's safe. Charlie Blackman will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Wellington Castillo is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And the catch is made out there by Bernardina, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight. Alfonso Soriano will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's kicked off the second with a home run. So a solo shot for Alfonso Soriano. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Hunter.
Here's a ball lifted in the air for Nori Aoki in right. And he puts it away for the first down. Jason Castro will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And that's in there, base hit.
Well, if you stay out of the middle, you'll have a chance, but neither of these teams are going to miss a fat pitch down Broadway. And he just drives this into left for a base hit.
Alex Gonzalez will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Tags there from Weeks. He is gone at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs get one on the solo home run by Alfonso Soriano. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even at 1 apiece. Justin Mullen will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Justin.
And Lee will open the at-bat with a good changeup there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And he struck him out.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Alexi Ramirez will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. In there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
The 0-2 now from Lee. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Man, not wasting any pitches so far in this inning. You see the great curveball there on show track? He struck out the first 2 batters on just 6 pitches.
Ross Detweiler will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning.
Here we go.
And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Jeter and on into left center. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2 now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Norichika Aoki will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Roger Bernardina will stride in now. back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Swinging a high chopper towards first. And he'll just make it to the bag a step or two ahead, and there's the first out. Cliff Lee will get his first shot at it here. Now the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
And the top of the order, Derek Jeter, will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
The batter,
Marcus Semien will try it again. He flew out his first time. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. A look at Jeter, now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Castillo has got it, and the side is... Jamal Weeks makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And here's Lee back to work now as his first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Swung on, and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out. Aramis Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike one. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Off-speed pitch here, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Gonzalez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Albert Pujols will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Fouled straight back. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And this guy's had his way with him so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
And there goes Soriano. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first, retires Hunter, and that's the second out of the inning.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. But you said it, by running, he does stay out of the double play.
Jason Castro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woohoo!
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
And now the runner's trying for third. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Runner breaks for third. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs. Charlie Blackmon will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And Gonzalez throws on to first for the out. Our next telecast comes your way tomorrow. And boy, look at the pitching matchup that we've got in store for that one. That is going to be some duel, and we'll have it for you right here on the show. Wellington Castillo will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. And now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And here's a fastball called for strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Alexi Ramirez will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around, and that's in there for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
No taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
The 0-2 now from Lee. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hunter will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Alex Gonzalez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Alex Gonzalez.
Fouled straight back. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And they have trouble with it in right center. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
Cliff Lee will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. In there, no balls and a strike. Now for Bernardina, the double was his third of the season here in this first month. Getting a few steps off a second there, now the pitch. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means two men are gone now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps Derek Jeter. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Marcus Semien will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Ross Detweiler will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Norichika Aoki is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And a fastball hit in the air now out toward the left fielder Soriano. And there's the 2nd out of the inning. Jamal Weeks will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's a hard hit ball and caught over there at first. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Albert Pujols will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
And this is hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Alfonso Soriano will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Aoki is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number one. Corey Hunter will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. He won't bat with runners on, but the powerful Aramis Ramirez will lead things off regardless when we come back. It's the Cubs 2. And there is Aramis Ramirez now. He'll start things out against Cliff Lee as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man at first, time to jump back a half century or so as we call on today's version of This Date in Baseball History. Matt Adams will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first, and he'll have himself a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. Charlie Blackmon will stand in now with two on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
And you'll see where these three pitches are on show track. They're all in the strike zone, all basically right on top of one another. So clearly they had a plan of attack there, and it nets them a strikeout.
Wellington Castillo will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Hit hard to short, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Justin Mullen is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Fouled back. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here we go.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. We're through 6 full. The Cubs are on top, 2-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jason Castro will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Here's Weeks at second base. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Alex Gonzalez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Roger Bernardina will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's in there, base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Cliff Lee will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with one man out. Here's a fly ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase, but they're not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Oh, and a crucial at-bat right there. And that's what they call delivering when the pressure's on, as they plate two more here and move that lead to 3 now.
One gone, and Derek Jeter will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Blackman is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Marcus Semien will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and... Alexi Ramirez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance. And you know, these guys are at a point where they need to get something going. And I thought for sure this might be just the thing to get him started. But it hangs up there just long enough to find an outfielder's glove.
Dominic Brown will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of 2 approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Norichika Aoki will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ballgame.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 now from Lee. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. B.J. Rosenberg will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 41, B.J. Rosenberg.
Albert Pujols started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. 1 strike to Pujols. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
And this is going to be worth a look in show motion. I mean, this ball is straight over his head. I think when he lays out for this thing, he doesn't even see it until he's parallel to the ground. To make an adjustment like that in mid-air, that's one of the plays of the year right there.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Alfonso Soriano is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw gets him, 2 down. A good old-fashioned Midwest battle here in St. Louis with the visiting Cubs leading the Cardinals here in the 8th as you take a look at our line score to this point. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask from up here. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to Jamal Weeks will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But right there is Albert at first as he's able to reach up and take it for out number 1.
It seems like these guys have had a difficult time squaring up the baseball against him so far. Here's another one that's just a simple soft liner. They don't come a whole lot easier than that.
Aramis Ramirez will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And a high strike there, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And no shortening up here on 0-2. He drills this one into right center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And this is a welcome sight for these guys. It's just the 2nd extra base hit they've had tonight. And it comes at a time when they really need to start stringing some base hits together.
Matt Adams stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to 3rd base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Charlie Blackman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from 3rd, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Wellington Castillo will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the 9th inning now from Busch. Jason Castro will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Jason Castro.
Now here's the first pitch. A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Alex Gonzalez will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th. Roger Bernardina will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Jeremy Horst will come on now trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And Pierzynski can't come up with that one. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
And up by 2 here in the ninth, he needed to make sure he could keep that leadoff man off base so they don't get the tying run to the plate. That's a huge first out.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Dominic Brown is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Should the lead hold, the win would go to Cliff Lee. Now a swing and another chance at third. Base hit. Norichka Aoki will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Cliff Lee. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.